So this is question 6 now. So it's asking us which fraction is an equivalent representation of 8%. So it gives us 4 options. It gives us either 2 over 25, it gives us 2 over 20, it gives us 1 over 8, or it gives us 8 over 10. So there's a lot of ways where we can solve this. We can either change our percentage into fractions, or we can change these fractions into percentage. So personally, I would change my fractions into percentages just because it's easier, for me at least. So how would I do this? Because I know my percentages are always, my denominator is always over 100. So what I want to do is I'm going to change all of these fractions into its denominator of 100. So in this case, I would have to do, if I want to change these, if I want to change this fraction into a fraction under 100, 25, I would have to multiply 4 to the denominator, which means I have to multiply 4 to the numerator. So I would have 8 over 100. 20 times 5 gives me 100, so if I multiply by 5, here I'll actually use a different color to show this, show each of them. So times 5 times 5, 2 times 5 here is 10, and then 1 over 8 equals something over 100, right? So 8 times something equals 100. If you use your calculator, actually, you're going to find that it's actually 12.5. 8 times 12.5 would give you 100. So if I multiply 12.5, 12.5, which means 1 times 12.5 obviously is 12.5, top. And for my last option here, I have 8 over 10. If I wanted to change that to a denominator of 100, I would have to multiply 10 to the denominator, and 10 to the numerator, which means my numerator is 80. So in this case, my answer, I have, if they're all under 100, I can just convert this simply into percents, right? So this would be 8%, this would be 10%, this would be 12.5%, and this would be 80%, which means my answer, fraction equivalent of 8 over 100 here, is 8% here, which means it's 2 over 25.